On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, David Hess gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Takes this the other way to right. Mancini is there, one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, this is a team that likes to swing the bat. They're in the bottom third in the league in walks. They're very aggressive at the plate. Look for this pitcher to nickel and dime a little bit. Does not have to come over the heart of the plate. See if he gets a little swing and miss. This lineup has to adjust itself and grind out some more at-bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Mancini going back. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. So 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Smoke makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jay's off to a good start. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning. Wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, McKinney. 1 out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Batting third, right fielder,
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Popped him up. Smoke has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Second inning upcoming. Stepping in for the Jays, number 44, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McKinney is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still trail one. Striding in, Danny Jansen.
Leading off for Toronto, catcher, Danny Jansen.
Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Leading off the inning, Jesus Sucre, as they'll look to get some.
Catcher, Jesus.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hans Albert. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's in there for strike one. Mullins, base runner at first with one out. The 0-2 home. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. In now for the O's, Jonathan Villar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1-1. Hard hit towards center. Richard will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Settling in now, number 44. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Trumbo has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses 1-1. And it's 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Billy McKinney, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. McKinney, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. Mullins is going to have room out there as he puts this. Leading off the inning, Richie Martin, and they'll need
The Orioles, the shortstop.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Martin aboard here at first with nobody out. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Mark Trumbo now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mark Trumbo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Danny Jansen.
Out for Toronto, captain, Danny Jansen.
3.
Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Digging in, number 44, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Brandon Drury is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. VR moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Billy McKinney, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
51. Paul Fry.
Freddie Galvis will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Left side, scooped up, there's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Sucre.
Top of the Orioles. Catcher. Jesus Sucre.
Sean Gilmartin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, second baseman Devin Travis.
Here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 to count. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2. It's hit hard on a line to right, a base hit. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Popped him up. Mancini coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. From the stretch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Brandon Drury will bat next. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Travis at second with 2 down. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs.
Villar.
Derek Long, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
64.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he just misses with a curveball.
2 balls, no strike.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Guerrero gloves it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So striding in, Richie Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. This one's down to third. To his left, Guerrero. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Right fielder number 16, Trey Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Sanchez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. David Hess pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.